It's really a few things, but whatever.
Hey, Marco.
If it ain't one thing, it's the motherfucking other. Bitch get on my nerves, but I motherfucking love her. He got a family chain, that's my motherfucking brother. Like my father popped they mothers, these my motherfucking brothers. You other suckers suffer, y'all ain't nothing like us. I mean, even if they steppers, they ain't strutting like us. Y'all ain't jumping in them foreigns, pushing buttons like us. And I don't even love the money, it be something like lust. I gotta have this, got a desire for living lavish. Checks every time I turn around, Jordan Travis. One thing about him, he gon' pull up ghetto favish. Light skin, pretty savage, she my little Zoe Kravitz. None of this is average, you niggas is average. We had street money, my niggas was average. Getting to that breach, huh? Booth Clico reach, huh? You call up a treesh, huh? We call her a treesh, huh? Big dog, bad bitch, running off the leash, huh? Turn you to a cash doll, like your name was Keisha. Act up, get snatched up, JT Carisha. Keys to my heartbeats like Swiss and Alicia. Free all of the real ones, should be on the streets, huh? Still fuck Donald Trump, he should've pardoned me, huh? Pardon in my speech, huh? I'm hard for you to reach, huh? I'm in and out of Brooklyn, James Harden in these streets, huh? Feeling like I'm mellow at the garden in these streets, huh? Skip to my Lou, you can't guard me in these streets, huh? You little niggas gotta call your guardians for me, huh? Flowers on your block, I put gardens on your streets, huh? This one thing in LA, won't give up her name for free. Slim, pretty, blazing joint, they thinking she A. Marie. Mong, leg up in the air for me. Why I'm being weird? Why you being weird to me? There's this one thing that got me tripping. Bitch so bad, make you wanna give her whippings. Slap her on the ass while she in the kitchen cooking. Fuck with me who wouldn't, but I know they really couldn't. I said there's this one thing that got me tripping. Bitch so bad, make you wanna give her whoopings. Slap her on the ass while she in the kitchen cooking. Fuck with me who wouldn't, but I know they really couldn't. That's tough.
It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface. So you can call me what you want, just don't call me woke. You now rocking with the town favorite Showface news. It's Big Gotham, the real New York mayor, Eric Adams. And listen, all the way from Flushing, Queens, we got the one and only Sue Young. Stop playing, gang. Come on. And that's where this Sue Young. Listen, gang, we back again with another one. Make sure you hit the like button. You know what I mean? Share the video, etc. Listen, gang. You know, we got another episode of the Penguin Adventures of the Bronx River Projects. We got Hassan Campbell saying that Maino allegedly was one of the people that tried to set him up to be shot. This is crazy. And in the same light, he's saying that Maino is a rat, which I don't understand. How are you calling this man a rat when you do things like this? Hit the like, share the video. We're going to jump right in. Take a look at this, gang. Come on.
Was shot. This is the holy dream's crown. We going viral. Right on the news. This song. We claiming you choose. Come to the peace. Go to the throne. August is hit. Right on the tune. Family that's lost. We sending up chairs. Homies, I'm not. We sending.
See the difference between me and you, Maino? When I got shot, I ain't run up out of my shoes. I got in the car, maneuvered all the way to the hospital, got the bullet taken out. When you was in that club, that night when your girl got shot, you ran out of your shoes. You left your shoes in the club, you left your bitch on the floor, and you left your man 80 in a wheelchair. And ran outside. And when the coast was clear, and Troy Ave was gone, you went back inside to go pick your bitch up.
Hey, look, I don't know why you continue to play games with people who really not playing with you, gang. I'm going to be real. This is the second or third time you done came in Maino. Now, I guess Maino made a song, I don't know if it was this year or last year, where he talks about in the projects of bloggers get hit, people end up on the news. This ain't have nothing to do with Hassan Campbell, but he swears up and down that this record that Maino made that it had something to do with him getting hit at the Bronx River Projects. Hassan Campbell, I want you to understand, you are not that important, champ. Everybody in the city knows that you have issues up top. You heard? You have issues, champ. And like I say, time and time again, you need to go seek therapy. You dig? Seek therapy, champ. Why you keep coming for the great ones, champ? Why you keep coming for the guys who are really about smoke? You dig? Everybody ain't whack 100. Everybody ain't these people online who like to lie and enjoy, being in the light with nonsense. Some people don't want to be bothered with the nonsense. Some people are not with the weirdo things that goes on. You dig? But you continue to make an effort. You dig? To bother people just because you think it's going to get you some type of clout. It's going to get you some type of recognition, champ. It's going to get you recognition of hands, champ. It's going to get you a type of recognition that you allegedly got at those Bronx River projects, champ. I'm telling you, you need to relax. You're almost 50 years old. Don't you think it's time to chill? But hey, hit the like, share the video. Let's
the nigga said, how the fuck did I get into this? Oh, so you just thought that every night at the club was gonna be a good night at the club? Like, nigga, what, you spent too many years in jail? Or yet your Brooklyn ego told you with you in the club, with your niggas in the club, that everybody was gonna be intimidated by you niggas? No, it doesn't work like that, Maino. You moving off of old school intimidation. I'm gonna have fun with this. Tonight, I'm just asking y'all, the 3,300 people in the building, could y'all hit the like button so we can get more of these notifications out? You know, because some of you niggas that still watching me, 3,300 in the building in 33 minutes is still low for me. But these numbers are still better than yours.
Listen, man, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. You see what happened already. Now look, I'm gonna be real. I don't care what nobody got to say. I don't believe fully that Hassan got shot in the Bronx River projects, champ. I don't believe it. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna believe it. Look, I don't care how much things y'all provide. It really ain't been no real deal evidence provided still to this day. Where's the actual proof that this man actually got hit up, man? You dig? Because one day you gonna manifest somebody really to violate you, champ. And people like me ain't gonna feel too bad because I know what type of energy you was putting out. And I know you was bothering niggas who don't play around. Bothering people who not even bothering you, champ. The nigga wanted to tell his story on Math Hall for podcast. The nigga's making music. I'm pretty sure Maino's not worried about you. You did? I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure Maino ain't concerned about Maino don't care about you, bro. Asking for Maino's attention. I promise you, Maino is probably going to try to violate you, bro. As old as Maino is, Maino might be a little bit older than you, champ. You dig? Might be a little bit older than you. I'm not even sure what the man age is. I just know you got salt and pepper penguin feathers. You heard? You got salt and pepper penguin feathers on you. I know that. So you an aged penguin. I give you that, gang. You heard? A very aged dino nugget you are. You feel me? The Pookie and Ray Ray show says, how does this Mook not a survivor keep getting coverage? Dude famous for getting his cheeks clapped. Hey, champ, you're right, though. He's only famous because someone clapped his cheeks. As messed up as that is, it's true. The man is famous because a grown man did violate him. And that's a fact. That's a fact. His platform is built off of that fact. All right? I'm just saying, usually channels take muscles and hard work. Well, we're not going to talk about the type of muscles and hard work it took for you to get your channel, gang. Respectfully, we're going to leave those muscles alone. Pause. You heard? Now hit the like, share the video, and let's proceed. Salute.
We just getting started, Maino. Rapper Maino describes squashing beef with Jim Jones.
Rapper Maino describes squash and beef with Jim Jones.
Y'all gotta listen sometimes. Listen. Y'all gotta listen sometimes. I'm gonna have fun tonight, man. No.
Hey, yo, pause. Pause.
When did you start to respect rappers, if that ever happened?
Oh, hold on, before we even go there. So to see that, and now to be working on albums with someone who was kind of like involved.
Hold up, what's going on here?
When did you start to respect rappers, if that ever happened?
Oh, hold on, before we even go there. So to see that, and now to be working on albums with someone who was kind of like involved. I love it, bro. Listen, Jim is my brother. Like Jim is really, when you see me and Jim together, like we really friends, bro. Like we really close.
And that's a beautiful thing, because y'all ain't get along before.
Nah, right. And that's the thing, like we work, like, bro, we go to each other's cribs. We know each other's family. His mama called me all that. Like we really family. Like it's things that is happening off camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? He come to my crib to pick me up and
Yo, y'all gotta listen. I want y'all to really hear this. I want y'all to really hear it. Yo.
See, this is and this falls under the narrative of narrative painting. I said the narrative of narrative painting. This is how narrative painting starts, man. It take one bozo to say some nonsense about somebody he never met, doesn't know, because he wants to gain recognition. You dig? See the difference between me and Hassan? I actually know people who know Hassan Campbell. Literally. Bro, I've been all through the Bronx. This is a fact. I've been all over the Bronx, bro. I know people who know this man. Literally. I done spoke to him. Like, really know him. They'll tell you his character and break it down easily because they've seen him their whole life. The Pookie and Ray Ray show says this. I never heard anything negative about Maino. This clown will literally say or do anything for clout. 12-year-old suburban girl locked away inside, trying to get out. Yeah, you're not going to hear anything bad about Maino, bro. Yeah, I've never heard of, I heard bad things about Jim Jones, but that's for obvious reasons. You know, I think if Maino was bigger, you know, earlier on in his career, then maybe you would have heard some rumors, because everybody has rumors, no matter how official you claim to be. Somebody's always going to have something to say about you. You feel me? But as far as Maino is concerned, I don't think he reached a level big enough to where people would start hating and lying on his name. But right about now, I've seen more hate for Maino recently from people like Troy Ave, Hassan Campbell, you know, and you don't believe people like Troy Ave and Hassan Campbell, because Troy Ave is a glamorized rat. He's a glamorized rat. You dig? He goes to the Dominicans to get his rat fur done. You know what I'm saying? He gets a rat blowout every other week. You know what I'm saying? You don't trust niggas like Troy Ave, you know. He gets a blowout from the Dominicans on his rat fur. You know, he has a rat mink. You know, he wears it happily. You dig what I'm saying? But people like Hassan Campbell, though, the general clout chaser who don't care how he gets the clout. Very similar to Charleston White. Not as extreme as Charleston White, but very similar to Charleston White. Not caring what type of press he gets as long as he get press. You know what I'm saying? Hendrix says, coming to my crib, picking me up. What the F? Yeah, I don't get all that. Hit the like, share the video game. Shout pro. See, you heard? Come on.
I swear to God, I want y'all to hear this.
Saying it's shit that's happening off camera. Like, it's a beautiful thing, bro. Like for niggas to not be from a certain section in common, but to have experiences in common. Right. The lobby. You understand? The pain, the tenement, the peanut butter and jelly, the eggs, the face-to-face, the King Vitamin. You understand what I'm saying? Right. You know, there's those things that growing up in the ghetto in this era we got in common. Right. And for us to connect.
Maino, every nigga in the hood got that in common. What did you say? Shut up.
For us to
I'm not gonna say that. See, if you from Queens, you know, depending on what era you grew up in Queens. Nah, we had more middle class things, but we got middle class gangsters in Queens, champ. We got middle class goons. See, you talk about where I'm from. If you're from Queens, majority of people ain't from the P's. I mean, you have people that's from the P's and then the struggle, but Queens in general, we got a lot of houses. You got a lot more middle class goons out here. You got goons that didn't struggle anywhere near what people in other boroughs may have struggled with. Queens is known for having houses and whatnot, but just because we have houses, don't think for 1 second there ain't no nonsense going on at these houses. You think? Don't think for 1 second. But let's continue, champs.
They become family for us to create business together, get money together. Right. Beautiful thing, man. It's not enough of that happening in the game.
So it's you guys are like role models. Now you're
role models?
Not role models in the sense of like, yo, do everything I did.
Right.
But
I like to look at myself as inspiration. Motivation.
Right.
You understand? Like motivation. Like when you I like to look at myself, and I always like to look at myself as somebody that people can identify with more or less than the role model. Niggas like, oh, these old niggas, some of they lobby boys. Well, here's the thing about that. Us saying that we lobby boys.
Yeah, I'm saying, oh, let's get deep into this. Yeah, hit that like button. Hit that like button so we could cook. Make us be the best show tonight with these views. Hit that like button. So Maino is talking about, oh, they talking about they lobby boys. Don't say they. I said it. I said it. I've been calling you grown-ass men out because you selling death. Yo.
Shut up, bro. Please be quiet, bro. I mean, did y'all know that this fool tried to go at LL Cool J at one point? Like, or you go over to everybody. Hey, LL ain't selling death. Man's 50 plus years old, man. Selling death. You better go out some drill rappers, but I don't recommend it. I don't recommend you go out to drill rappers because them niggas are really slide on you, bro, without question. They're waiting for you to do something foolish. Those kids are menaces and they don't care, all right? I would say go out to drill rappers, but that might not be in your best interest because these older people, they don't really care too much, but these younger people want a reason for you to give them, they want a reason for you to make them act up. Let's put it like that. You know wholeheartedly you've been talking about the same people for a good 2-3 years, and they don't really acknowledge you, bro. If somebody asks about them, they just say, yeah, if I see him, I'm gonna put hands on him. But that's as far as it's gonna go. You know, you reach a certain age where you just do not care. But for the younger people, they want a reason to violate, champ. I ain't gonna hold you. But this is nonsense, bro. And what are you actually exposing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what are you getting at? You know what I'm saying? What are you actually getting at?
You gift wrapped it as a Christmas gift and selling the hood death. You selling them young boys the same lobbies that they dine in. You selling them young boys the same corners that they getting murdered in front of. And I called you out. I'm sorry. I don't know how to be a yes man.
I'm saying that where we come from.
Bro, how you gonna say, man, nobody young listening to Maino, but these kids don't even know who Maino is, bro. These kids don't know nothing about Maino or whoever else came before them, bro. This is not the era. You say you selling them. Man, you're not selling anything to anyone. They're making music for a specific demographic. That demographic just so happens to not be children, all right? People who are listening to their music are probably between the ages of 30 plus and maybe almost 50 because they were around during those times. But younger cats, not listening to that. They're listening to the latest drill, NBA Youngboy, and whoever else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're getting at. You know what I'm saying? He's not selling anything to any children because I'm pretty sure children are not familiar with Maino, bro. I'm just keeping it G.
From not where we at today,
right?
But where we come from, the struggle, the pain, the suffering that we come from, the fact that dreams were lost, the fact that we had family members and loved ones that didn't make it to this era. The fact that we made it out.
The fact that you sound stupid, we didn't come from that. We was dropped off there after we was colonized and kidnapped. After we was colonized, kidnapped, and conquered, we was dropped off in the projects. AKA, what's the project? What? An experiment.
Man, nobody drop nobody off in no projects, bro. You need to get your history right, because last I checked, it was what was it? Before it was segregation, champ. It was black-owned businesses. You know what I'm saying? Then it was desegregation. Segregation happened, champ. It was a prosperous time for the quote-unquote black community, champ. Everybody had their own business, own barbershops, own grocery stores, and all that great stuff. You talking about the colonizers dropped everybody off in the projects. Champ, no, they didn't. That's not how the story goes, respectfully. I don't know who read you your nursery rhymes, champ, but yeah, this ain't it, champ. Maybe in Penguin history and Penguin years that makes sense, but from what I understand it, historically, you're wrong, champ.
Turned it to lab rats. We was dumped on top of each other, took out of the wilderness. Our ancestors, our great-grandparents was buck broke, kicked in the back, handcuffed, whipped to a tree. No, we didn't come from that. That's what you selling them kids. Because if you really represent where we came from, them young boys wouldn't be talking about the lobby. They'd be trying to buy the jungle. But let you finish. I don't want to get.
Why you keep talking about Maino is selling stuff to the kids? What part of Maino don't make nothing for kids do you not get? What part don't you understand, bro? Why you keep accusing Maino of trying to poison the children, bro? Maino don't even make songs for kids, bro. Kids don't know who Maino is. But in your head, you think that Maino apparently is relevant to the children. I promise you they not. Like you be calling yourself calling people. What are you actually calling him out about? Because honestly, everything that you're playing is literally just Maino talking about his life and his friendship with Jim Jones. Like, what's the deal, dog? He like drama that's invisible because half the people he be talking to don't pay him any mind. That's the crazy thing. But let's proceed, champ.
Get too deep. Yeah, it's too early.
That's what that's about.
Look, if you're from New York, you was involved in anything, or you was one of them guys in your neighborhood, or you just had camaraderie in your neighborhood. Everyone congregated in the lobby.
Right.
Or the lobbies will be thick.
Lobbies.
Some niggas ain't like to visit their girlfriends.
Yeah, because of the lobbies.
Because of the niggas. They used to be in the lobby all the time.
It's a symbol. Right. It's a symbol, right? It's
a symbol of being conquered. It's a symbol of slavery. It's a symbol of defeat. But it takes an ignorant nigga to glorify that.
Nigga, you always in Bronx River Projects. It's like the black hole in the kettle black. Yo, bro, respectfully, you was just in Bronx River Projects, bro. Every time you get drunk, where do you go? The Bronx River Projects. Making noise, being very rowdy, trying to awaken all the demons. The demons are having a good night's sleep. And here this penguin go drunk. You know what I'm saying? Or for full local, whatever you drink. I don't know what you drink, champ. You know what I'm saying? E&J, Blue Mountain, Natural Ice. I don't know what you drink, champ. But for some reason, every time you drink, you somehow magically end up at the Bronx River Projects disturbing the peace, champ. Disturbing the peace. Having very irrational, nasty mental issues in the public eye. People are trying to get away from you, champ. Yelling outside these people's windows. You dig? Bro, you can't talk about nobody. You're always at the Bronx River. Like every time we see you at the Bronx River Projects, what are you doing over there, champ? All right? Nobody wants to see you there. Every time you're there, there's a couple bottles that get tossed your way, gang. I don't understand why you keep talking about the projects, the ghetto, ignorant. Like, nigga, you always there, though. Pain. Give me death. Give me death. Like, get out of here, bro. You a wild. Like, what are you talking about, dog? You're someone who always happens to frequent your old projects. for no reason, bro. And ain't nobody there to see you, dog. Respectfully. You're always frequenting the same projects, but you mad at Maino for what? What did Maino actually do? What did Maino actually do? I don't see Maino doing anything wrong. It be 7:30 in the morning and this nigga outside screaming, making a video. You're upsetting the guest, champ. You know, you're damaging the community, champ. You know, allegedly you got shot over there. I don't know how true that is. I think you just got hit with a bottle. I think one of those bottles actually connected. You know what I'm saying? I think one of those bottles actually connected. Antoine says always threatening people. Talk about you going to drag somebody's mother down the stairs, champ. You dig? Listen, I still am very, very weary of believing you got popped, champ. I still don't believe it. Like, we need to see shell casings or something. Like, where was the shell casings? Did anybody get a picture of that? Because usually the police are looking at shell cases and whatnot. Like, where is that at? Like, nobody got a picture of that? Like, that's what I'm asking, bro. You know, I'm just asking. You know, Alpha Omega says him and Kanye need to help. They got some similar ish to them to tell me I'm like, nah, you right, bro. I said it the other day, though. I said niggas like Kanye and Hassan is the same type of people. You dig? Like, they all have the same mental health issues out here shouting out nonsense, bro. They be having mental breakdowns and people think it's under the guise of being woke. Like, nah, that's not true. Something is wrong with them. They need to go seek help. Get a psychiatrist and go see a psych, shit. Enroll yourself in Penguin Mental Health. You know what I'm saying? Get some help, champ. Find a 1-800 number that assists penguins, champ. Because right now, you're bugging. You know, you're on the same nonsense Kanye on. And whoever else. You dig? Hit the like, share the video. We're going back into the ignorance. Come on, gang.
You know, it's a landmark. It's in front of the building, behind the building, depending on what your project was built like. Right. Depending on what your neighborhood was built.
He called it a landmark. It's a graveyard. It's a place where niggas crack their bottles and pour out liquor to their dead homies. It's a
Yeah, they crack bottles on YouTube. Don't forget, every time you go there, they crack bottles, champ. You should know better than anyone. More than the dead homies getting the beer poured for him. Understand you getting more bottles than every dead homie, because that last time he was out there, there was a hell of bottles getting cracked. I ain't even gonna lie. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. We need to get them likes together, you heard? Hit the like, get them likes up respectfully. But let's continue.
It's a place where every time you go in front of a building, you see a candle and a bottle of liquor. You sold these young kids a candle and a bottle of liquor. You light the candle first, then you pour out the liquor. You light the candle first, and you pour out the liquor. That's what you sold to these kids.
You know, in front of the corner store, you know, on the project benches, in the courtyard, like with young black men and Hispanic men, we congregated. We had dreams, we had aspirations, we had thoughts, we had goals that we thought we was gonna achieve. You know, and a lot of us didn't make it. You know, so many of us didn't. You know, we watched those things happen. You know, we seen those stories unfold. You know, so that's what the lobby was about. It's about us having that in common. You know, the peace is the door knocker. You know, I grew up in apartment 2B. You understand? I mean, my mother, my brother, my father.
Salute to Pookie and Ray Ray for the cash app. I see you, gang.
You know, we grew up there. You know, and Morris Armstrong.
You did not grow up in the projects. You grew up in a tenement building. There's a difference. Shout out to the brothers and sisters that live in the tenement buildings, because some of the ones that I know in the Bronx are off the hook. But you didn't grow up in the projects.
It don't matter where you grew up. You could still be in the ghetto without being in the projects, bro. What's wrong with this guy, bro? Listen, you can still be in the ghetto without being in the projects, shit. I could take you somewhere but there's no project building. It look like a third world country, and every single day somebody's getting sent up. It ain't gotta be it don't gotta be a project building there for it to be nasty, bro. I done been all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You could go somewhere like a third world country, bro, Ain't nothing but houses there. But guess what? It's getting nasty. It's nasty out there. You better watch out there, because any second, anything is finna fly. That's a fact. I'm just saying. I don't know what bro talking about with this. Gotta be a project. There ain't gotta be no projects there, bro, for it to be nasty, bro. I'm just saying. You know, we get it. The projects is, you know, a place where it goes down, but it don't always gotta be a project there for it to go down, dog. I'm just keeping it a G with you. So I don't know what type of point you're trying to make. This point don't make no sense. Like, who's really agreeing with this guy talking about Maino is damaging the children? Like, come on, bro. Who was agreeing with this person? Children don't even know who Maino is. I asked a young 15-year-old kid, like, yo, what you know about Maino? You gonna like Maino? You talking about Drano? What you get to clear the clogs in the pipes in the sink? Nah, I'm not talking about. I said Maino, you know, the rapper. Like, nah, champ. I don't know who that is. Yeah. Maino not on TikTok, bro. You open up TikTok, look for a Maino video. You probably won't find any results. And that's not to discredit Maino at all. It's just to show you the type of demographic that Maino is for, bro. You feel me? Kids don't listen to Maino, bro. Come on, gang.
And they rock where I'm from. You know, say that we didn't have lobbies. We got lobbies, nigga. We got small, but we got lobbies.
Right.
You know, the thing is, like,
right,
us having that in common wasn't small, it was big.
Right.
Because when you think about the struggle, so much of us had that in common. Right? So when we talk about me and Jim being at odds in the beginning, we had more in common than we had at odds.
Mm-hmm.
We had more in common.
But how did y'all get to?
They had more in common than they had in odds. Listen to this sucker. Yvette Kim invested in the future of the United States of America.
Bro, how does that make him a sucker, bro? Yo, this like being mad at nothing. Like, bro, what you listen to this sucker? How was he a sucker? What you actually mad at, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What you mad at, dog? You ain't got a reason. You ain't got a reason to be upset, bro. In my opinion, you upset about the wrong things and the wrong people. I don't know what Maino did, man. I think you're just using him as target practice. I mean, you know good and damn well Maino don't care what you're talking about, bro. Unless this completely goes insanely viral, Maino does not care, bro. He thinks you're a bozo like everybody else does. Pookie and Ray says, dude needs intense therapy for getting those cheeks clapped, and he needs to accept responsibility for the role he played being seduced. He do though, because the nigga did say, well, we did need those groceries. You feel me? So yeah, he did say that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Said, well, Bambada did help us get groceries, champ. I'm like, champ. That's what you was doing for them sardines, gang? Yeah, bro. Oh, not the ass. Awful.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard.
Hey, look, gang, I don't got premium. I'm being a cheap bastard. You heard? I don't got premium. I'm sorry, gang. I don't got premium.
Things that around
Atlanta. Them niggas was 3,000 deep. Ooh. Jim Jones.
3,000 deep.
3 billion deep. I was going. I'll never forget. I was in Lennox. We talked about this. I was coming up the escalator in Lennox. I was with a girl. I only had like maybe 2 people with me. It was my man 80 and it was somebody else. They was in front of me though, and I was lagging behind. And I was coming up the escalator, and I seen them coming down the escalator, and it was like they was going down, and I was going low. Ooh, it was like the line of niggas that he had was never ending. So trust me, you know I'm confident. And if I gotta do, I don't mind. Like I would do what I gotta do. Like I go and I do what I gotta do.
Right.
But I will tell you that we lost.
Now listen to him. I would do. I have to, nigga. You lost. You lost. But I'm gonna let you continue on. Then I'm gonna dissect what you're saying.
The odds was just too. It was just too great.
Right.
2 billion niggas was you know what I mean? It was just too great. It was so many niggas that he had with him. A lot of niggas. And then they was going down, and I was going up. And then I started walking. And then something told me, turn around. He was coming right back up. He's gonna come behind me. The whole behind me. And then he started walking on the side of me. And then, you know, we stopped and started getting this couple words. And, you know, but, you know, he had people that was there, like Sheik, you know, Melly, that knew us.
Look at him. He like, I saw some people that I recognized, and you waved to him like, you know me. You see me. Hi, hater. So let me get this straight, right? They was going down the escalator from your words, and you was keep rising to the top. Well, your mom said, give it all you got, give it all you got. So now you riding up thinking to yourself, oh shit, what the fuck did I get myself into? So now as you walking, Jim Jones, it's safe to say, Jim Jones, the nigga that got beat up and masked by the Latin Kings.
Oh, really, bro? Like, bro, you act like people don't get jumped, bro. Like, what's your problem? You act like people don't get jumped. People never, like, bro, it's happened to everyone. You can't win everything. That's not how life works. That's not how life works. You know what I'm saying? You go to somebody's projects, yeah, you could get jumped. It's part, like, what are you talking about? That's like an everyday thing. What are you saying, bro? You just making fun of it because it happened. Like, okay, and it happened. I'm sure it's happened to you plenty of times. There's been times you probably got jumped, whatever the case may be. Probably for being a bozo, you know, but it happened, right? This nigga think he's saying something profound. Champ, you're not saying nothing that people haven't went through. Which is saying you're making fun of the everyday thing that would happen. You dig? I'm just saying, yeah, he was the toughest. I mean, letting Bambaataa railroad you just to get some groceries might be a tough act. You know, not something most gentlemen can do. I give him that, champ. I give you that, champ. You took it like a soldier for those groceries, all right? You did, okay? But how you try to make fun of things that happen on a regular basis that will happen to anyone that's in the hood, getting jumped, going to, you know, projects you're not known at, things like that happen regularly. You know what I'm saying? You just say, you soft. Like, what are you saying? And then you talk about the whole True Life situation. Jim Jones was actually fighting back when True Life sent those goons. Cameron ran off. Jimmy was still trying to scrap with the True Life's peoples. I'm just saying. You can just watch the video if you want to see. I'm just saying.
Jim Jones, the nigga that got beat up at the Rucker. Jim Jones, the nigga that got beat up and robbed by True Life. Jim Jones, the nigga that got beat up.
Wasn't True Life. It was True Life peoples. And he was fighting back. Bro, what are you saying? Hey, look, man. I'm going to say this, right? A lot of y'all probably hate Jim Jones. I'm not the biggest Jim Jones fan myself. But Jim Jones has had a huge impact on New York City as a collective. I'm not going to hold you. And if you know, you know. If you're from New York, been around long enough, you understand the influence that Jimmy has had on the city as a whole, especially with Dipset and whatnot. You understand. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Everybody has gotten beat up, jumped, or robbed. It's happened. It can happen. I'm sure, you know, well, Hassan, you got robbed of your manhood. We're gonna keep it at that. That's the one thing you don't want to get robbed of. But you willingly You also willingly got robbed of your manhood too at the same time. You know, you said you took pictures with the man who, you know, did what he did to you happily, champ. You know, you got mad when he stopped responding to your text, champ, and now you on a complete rampage game. I'm just saying.
Beat up by Mandisi. Pretty Boy put the beats on him. You know, Mandisi, shout out to Mandisi. Mandisi, he put the beats on Jim Jones. So the only defeat, Exhibit C or D or E F, the only win that Jim Jones ever won in his life was defeating you in that mall when you copped out.
Right then and there, me and him went into a store and talked one-on-one. What's up, man?
What was the conversation?
Yo, nigga. It was just like an introduction. What's up, nigga? Like, what up, nigga? Like, you know what? Like, none of this, like, this, like, we basically saying, like, yeah.
What we doing?
Yeah, not word for word, but it was just like, we connected, my nigga. I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
From that moment on, we connected. From that moment on, like, we connected. And I would see him, like, what up, nigga? Like, it was love. From that moment on, we've been cool, super cool. Like we superior close now. Like this is like nothing now. Like to see me and him together, to see me at an event with him or whatever, or him family around mine or my family around his. Like it's nothing to see that now.
Right.
But that took years of building a relationship, which I love the fact that we built this relationship. You know what I mean? We speak every day.
So you spent years disrespecting him in your songs. You dissed the whole Dipset. You called them rats, and you named out Freaky Zeke, which we all know.
Freaky Zeke is a rat. We already knew that. He's a self-admitted rat. We seen what he did, bro. He admitted he told on somebody. We seen that. That was on Queen's Flip podcast. Everybody's seen that. It's the funniest thing in the world, too, by the way, if you didn't see it. But Freaky Zeke definitely told. I don't know nothing about Maino calling the entire Dipset rats. I mean, if he did, he did. So what? If you can actually, you know, get past, a beef that was really just petty, and that's called growth, champ. Why are you shaming the man for, you know, growing past his beef? Pause. Sounds crazy, I know. But I'm just saying, you can't shame niggas for getting past their differences. That's all I'm saying. Hit the like, share the video.
Is a rat. He told on the dudes in that robbery. So now you hanging out with the dudes that you accused of being rats, and now your life then became the best. This is the best section of your life that you've ever had, because the reality of it is you wouldn't amount to be shit without Jim Jones. All you did was get next to people that was on top. Everybody that you ever had a fight with, you picked a fight with niggas that was weaker than you. And when it was time for you to stand strong, you know, like in the club, which club fight should we start with first? When your brother Mousy was in there getting beat up by Rod Diggs? When Rod Diggs whipped your brother out in the bathroom, and you walk into the bathroom and Rod Diggs walked right past you after whipping your brother out in the bathroom, he left the club and nothing ever happened after that, Maino? So this big bad nigga that you be playing you professor.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. There ain't a lot of people who try Rod Diggs, champ. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. There's not a lot of people who try that. I mean, when Jim Jones tried that, man, Rod Diggs tried to knock his head off. Allegedly, I'm gonna say that. Jimmy tried Rod Diggs. Rod Diggs literally tried to send that man up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know too many people that's trying to try that, man. I mean, I don't know how true that is. That beat up Maino brother and Maino ain't do nothing about it. I don't know that to be a fact, because at this time he's kind of lying a little bit too, because he just said that Jimmy just got violated by the LKs and then he didn't try to fight back. He was fighting back. It's on video. You dig what I'm saying? But you trying to say that niggas got punked by Rod Diggs? I mean, Rod Diggs literally tried to take Jim Jones up out of here, and that's Jimmy's fault. I don't know nothing about that Maino situation. I'm gonna be real with you, but you definitely chatting, champ. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Profess to be. Every time it came time for you to get busy, we ain't never seen you get busy. You only beat up on little niggas like Little C's. Then after that, Little C started working out every day, saying never again.
So you think that? So you think that nigga went to Rikers Island, survived Rikers Island, and only fought Little C's? You sound insane, bro. You sound crazy. You said the only fight he ever won was when he fought Little C's. Okay, bro. Bro, that sounds insane. That doesn't even make any sense. So you mean to tell me the man was spent quite a few years in Rikers Island and he never and only fought one person and won? I don't believe that. That doesn't make any sense, sir. Makes no sense. Jimmy ran from the Kings, think it was Boston. Nah, bro, stop it. He didn't run. He might have lost, which would make sense. He was outnumbered, but he definitely attempted to fight back. It's on video. Cameron ran. Cameron got out the picture. Jimmy stayed. Jimmy stuck around, and Jimmy was trying to fight back. Of course, he was gonna lose, champ. I mean, he was going to lose regardless. There's too many people.
Beat up Little C's, and that's the only fight that you've ever won. Like, really? I mean, I'm not going to take the fact. I'm never going to take it away from you. You was cutting dudes in jail. You cut a few dudes in jail. You was doing your thing. But anybody could do that, especially when you got a Brooklyn crew.
Everybody could do that. Please stop, bro. Oh, man. Please stop, man. Please stop. He didn't run or attempted. You talking about something different. Oh, he must be talking about something different because he kind of mixed the stories up. First, he said True Life and then went to go jump him. You talking about a different story. Got you. Because I'm talking about the Rucker Park situation. I mean, regardless of the fact, let's be real here. If there's a group, a large group trying to come at you, you probably should run. If you don't have nothing that could make those guys run, you probably need to run. Not gonna hold you. The smart decision would be to run. There's nothing wrong with running if you don't have nothing to use to win. Then the smart thing to do would be to beat your feet, Chin. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. You're talking about when Jimmy and them got beat up in Boston. That is a fact. He did get beat up in Boston. Now I know what you're talking about. Okay. I know exactly. I've seen the video for that too. I know what you're talking about. That happened in like 2008. That was a separate incident. I think Jimmy got drunk and then he was talking crazy and then them niggas in Boston did beat him and his mans up. Hey, guess what, champ? You win some, you lose some, but you live to see another day. Facts. Hey, bro, anybody could lose. I mean, it is what it is, man. You live to see another day.
The crew running with you in jail, and you the majority, because when you didn't have the crew with you, and boxing bar caught you, he blew half your face off, then beat you into a bloody pulp. But we ain't gonna even get into that situation right there. You know what we gonna get to? Let's get into the fact that you told on your co-defendant, and you paying him not to expose you. Let's get into the fact that you was in the club, partying in the club, and Pretty Black came in the same club that you was in, your co-defendant. He came in that same club because the streets of Brooklyn know this. Everybody know you told. He went into the club while you was in there partying, and he pounded you out. You ain't even throw a punch back. He beat you down. They escorted you out of the club. Then you went back in the club to go retrieve your chain because your chain came off. You thought he yapped you. He didn't yap you.
So you're just going to talk about all of the instances that this man supposedly lost the fight? This is just corny, bro. This nigga, he going down the list of, oh yeah, champ, back in 2001. You got beat up in the club, champion. Your chain came off. Yeah, you a sucker, right? You lame, bro. What about your scrap? Why we don't talk about the things that what happened with you? I don't understand. Like, bro, you're coming at someone who's not even doing it. They chilling. Here you go. Yeah, this guy's a sucker. Look what he said. Champ. He said him and Jimmy is cool and that Jimmy's mother talks to him. Champ, look, a sucker. That's what you're saying. Something wrong with you, dog. Showface is a bozo. He talks to his op. He's cool with his ops now, and he has a relationship with their mother. Like, bro, what's you talking about? What are you talking about, man? It doesn't make any sense. True says, you know what? The internet is a problem. Not everybody should have access to the internet. This thing got people really thinking their negative words affect somebody. That's crazy. Yeah, this is true. People do believe that. How they been able to get the scar on his face? He got cut in a fight. That's how in Rikers Island. It was a situation with I think he had a beef with the barber. Matter of fact, I think that's with a boxing ball situation. No, I don't think that's a boxing ball situation, but it was something to do with a barber. Something happened. He had beef with like a barber or something. He got his face cut in Rikers Island. That's how that happened. Not completely sure who the person was who did it, so I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I do or if I remember. But I know the story though. That's what I could tell you. Y'all hit that like though. Get them likes up.
He pounded you out because you told on him. And it's official. Maino's a rat. Now let's play the game, Maino. Say word to your mother. You know, like when I was outside in the projects and I said, word to my mother. Say word to your mother. Her beautiful soul. We ain't gonna disrespect her. Let's say word to your mother that you ain't tell. Say word to your mother, Maino. Don't put up a picture with you and Pretty Black because he done forgave you. Put up a picture of your eye socket after he punched you in the face in that club. Say word to your mother, Maino, that Pretty Black ain't go in that club and punch you dead in your face. That's not what happened, Maino?
Why are you calling the man a rat now? This is corny, bro. Bro, nobody's ever called this man a rat. No paperwork can be provided to call this man a rat. It seems as though that you following people, bro. The newest, not even the newest. This is becoming a dry trend of calling everybody a rat. I don't heard everybody get called a rat this year. Literally, everybody got called a rat. Snoop Dogg. Everybody been called a rat. Future getting called a rat. Everybody being called a rat, bro. There's actual rats. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like you made it seem like Maino was the reason you got popped. I consider that ratting. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Pookie and Ray Ray says, "Oh no, you talking to somebody else." Batter says, "Ball cutting back up north. I don't know about club, but I know about the paperwork. And yes, he was getting paid." Let's continue.
Jermaine, don't act like you don't hear me talking to you, Jermaine. You know you got punched dead in your face for telling. But then gonna come out here and sit up there and call Jim Jones and them rats. But now you riding with the same niggas that you was calling rats. You don't really want me to get into your team, Maino? Do you really want me to really dissect your whole team? This is my city. This is my city. This is my town. Nigga, you are not Ja Rule. Your shit is not an anthem. It's not going to sound nothing like when Jadakiss came out. I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York. You are not going to get that same scene ever.
You said Jadakiss. He was on the song, but he wasn't the one on that hook, you bozo. That was Ja Rule. Jadakiss never said that. That was Ja Rule on the hook, you bozo. What are you talking about? You so thirsty to think you exposing somebody. What are you even saying, bro? And you think Maino was actually watching you. That's the sick part. That nigga don't even know you went live, nigga. He don't even know you went live, bro. I swear you don't. You're talking to a ghost at this point. You're trying to make the people believe that This person is actually concerned about the nonsense that you spew, bro. I promise you, Maino don't care that you exist. He doesn't know when you're live. All right, this nigga is not Santa Claus. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're being naughty and nice. This nigga don't care about you, bro. All right, you bozo, bro. You think that people actually are concerned about the nonsense that you spew? It's sick behavior. I'm not gonna lie. It's truthfully sick behavior. That's what I'm saying, bro. Nothing you said made absolutely no sense. You literally just went down a timeline of events that were just not so good for Maino and said, yeah, you a sucker because of these events right here, champ. Yeah. And on this date, you got punched in your face in the club, champ, and your chain came off. And at this time, you got cut in Rikers Island, etc. Like, bro, please give it up, champ. It's just dumb, bro. Is this your way of clout? Yeah, I'm gonna expose you by, saying events that everybody knows that happened where you lost. Like, it's like going down a boxer's loss record. That's what it's like doing. It's like you going down the loss record of a boxer and saying, yeah, you lost here because you a sucker, champ. Yeah, you just lame, bro. That's why you lost, because you a sucker. Everybody loses fights. You know what I'm saying? Treasure Man says he wants to be a celebrity so bad he can't carry a gun in a paper bag, but always trying to sing. I don't know what his problem is, man. Oh, I lied. I know what his he wants attention and clicks and views. You know what I'm saying? The difference is you're trying to be an extremist while paying. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to be paid as an extremist. Like, you want to be an extremist, but you know you can't go all the way with it because you'll end up like Charleston White, except Charleston White still gets paid because he does interviews every week. You know what I'm saying? But YouTube ain't gonna pay you if you start tweaking. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, gang. And Bada says, I want to know how he even know about Black. Black ain't trying to come off that paperwork. He want big money, and Hassan don't get bread like that. Probably fake. Listen, champ, I'll tell you this. Hassan is definitely getting bread like that. I promise. I'm not even joking. Sometimes y'all do, sometimes y'all don't realize how much YouTube actually pays people. And it's crazy. Like, the nigga 1090 Jake made 1.1 million off literally just, calling niggas rats and providing paperwork. There's YouTubers that make millions of dollars a month. There's YouTubers that make hundreds of $1,000s a month. There's YouTubers that make 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a month. You'd be surprised what that check look like, champ. I'm not going to say that. He ain't got a bag of nothing. He definitely getting something. But the fact of the matter is this. His content makes absolutely no sense because he's literally just going down a timeline of where Maino took a bunch of L's and trying to make it seem like, yeah, you're a sucker because of this. Like, it don't make sense. Does anybody actually agree with the nonsense? Nobody agrees. I don't know why people entertain nonsense. You dig? But all I'm gonna say is this, gang, respectfully. One thing I'm definitely gonna say is this right here. It's the man. You dig? Make sure you hit the like, share the video. It's the one and only real New York Mayor F. Eric Adams. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. It's Big Gotham. I want to try to make sure y'all hit the like, share the video. Let me know what you thought in the comments if you missed the live. But yes, the Penguin strikes back, gang. But look, we got one public service announcement, and that's to make sure that you stop playing. So respectfully, we beg y'all to stop playing. Y'all hit the like, share the video. We got a lot more content to come. There's a lot of things going on, but guess what? Salute. Let's go.
Push